Man, I'm really glad I have to record all this fucking audio all over again. I think one of the worst trends slash content waves that's been prominent on YouTube in the past few years has been VRchat YouTubers. Don't get me wrong, not all of them are bad. In fact, Joey Bagels was the reason I started playing it in the first place, and then people like Jameski are some of the only examples I can think of like genuine people who either make exclusively that content or they make a few VRchat videos and they're really not that bad. I mean, at least for people like Jameski, like some of it is him fucking around and having fun with people, like getting a rise out of them, a reaction or something like that. But that's not always the case. Sometimes it's him, like, obviously just looking for someone else to be funny for his video. At least he seems to actually enjoy making those videos. Oni also had a few funny VR videos where he just kind of fucks with people the whole time, but the good channels aren't the ones I'm here to talk about. I'm here to talk about the shitty channels, and that's like 99% of them. By shitty, I mean channels where it's some mute dude, and yes, it's always a dude, behind the avatar, that just runs around to random public worlds looking for something for either his fans to laugh at or for him to have a half-assed reaction to. First of all, these people are almost always just using someone else's talents to make bank and grow their channel without ever crediting them. These people are never funny on their own. Even the good channels I mentioned earlier are guilty of finding randoms to get a laugh out of and then just kinda storm off. It's really gross. Imagine if your entire channel was totally based around you pretending to be amazed or whatever by someone else's skill in a video game. Like, how does that shit even fly on YouTube? My problem isn't with people having fun and making people laugh in VRchat, it's the fact that there's dudes in the comments of those videos giving props to someone who doesn't deserve it, which is the uploader of the VRchat videos. At least when people make meme compilations, the uploader rarely tries to take credit for the videos unless he's a piece of shit, and sometimes they'll even link the videos they used in their meme compilations. The VRchat YouTubers, however, don't give a shit about that. They care about ad revenue and clickbaiting people into watching something that really isn't that funny. Like, how many times can you possibly use your fake reaction to someone ERPing in the corner or saying the N-word? Like, it's really prominent on VRchat. If you're a trusted user, you see this shit like every other day. That means you've played VRchat for like years and years and years. You know what that shit looks like, and it's obviously a really fake fucking reaction in your videos. Every time somebody has to see that, I don't see how you can sit through that and think, wow, this is like super entertaining to look at. Seriously though, if you're a trusted user in VRchat, you would have become desensitized to shit like this a long time ago. Did I mention these guys are usually very toxic? In case you aren't aware, VRchat YouTubers don't actually give a shit about their fans. They'll include one or two fake interactions with their fans where the fan gives them props, but in reality they don't want anything to do with their fan base. And I'm speaking from experience. I've talked to so many of my friends that have had the same interaction with these people and we all come to the same conclusion. They're cunts. Again, sometimes there's a diamond in the rough and they'll be genuinely nice to you. I can only think of a few channels like way back in the day that were actually good. End up meeting the people in the game at one point or another and they seem to be cool. They don't have a problem with people telling them that the stuff they make is cool. And not to mention a lot of the time they're genuinely funny with you. Like, they can sit there and hold their own, they can make a joke, and they're not like these socially awkward pricks. What you're more likely to experience is the experience I had with Donatsu. A long time ago, I simply tried to approach the guy and say hi since we happened to be in the same world. And the next thing I know, he, yes he, is asking, who is this guy? Does anyone know this Gwyn's Last Night guy? Who is this guy? And then he just blocks me. What a genuine caring content creator. He obviously cares very deeply for his supporters. I like how he didn't even stop to consider for a second that maybe I was like the owner of the world or someone who was coming to talk to him with a genuine concern. He immediately assumed that I was like some obsessed fan coming over to him to bother him about like how successful he is with his channel and how much I love his content and shit. He couldn't consider anything else for a single moment. How thin-skinned and toxic do you have to be to instantly block somebody in a video game just because you can? It's the equivalent to you trying to greet a female in public and the first thing they say to you is, I have a boyfriend. It's like, okay, nobody fucking said anything about that. I don't know why you just assume that's what somebody wants. It doesn't even really matter to me if they've been through it 1,000 times and they think they know what people want from them. It still doesn't excuse their fucking behavior, and like I said, this isn't just me that's had this happen, and it's not the main reason why I'm making this video. Like, this one thing I've been hanging on to for years and years has been eating away at me. No, that's not the case at all. I ultimately forgot about this, but I just feel like I need to make a video on how shitty, like, VRchat YouTubers are in general. By the way, sorry for saying like so much. As I touched on briefly earlier, these dudes aren't talented at all. Recently I've noticed an influx of videos from one such channel, whose name I shall not mention, where it's literally just some dude using full body tracking and moving his hips in an unconvincing, easy to replicate fashion. Anyone could do it. Thousands of people already do in VRchat. I could do it. Now if you want to continue to attract simps and make profit off of what other people do by using their audio over your haha funny VRchat parody videos, that's cool with me. I just wish people would realize that what you're doing isn't difficult or engaging at all. And I wish YouTube would stop shoving in my face every 5 seconds. Like, no matter how much I tell YouTube I don't want to see their content, I either ignore it or hide it and tell them, like, just don't recommend me shit from this channel, I'm not interested, it's not engaging, it's not fucking funny, it's not entertaining. I just have to see it anyway. Even if I don't care about VRchat videos, even if I just saw one video on their channel and watched it for like 3 seconds, I have to see this guy's shit all the time. I will say though that at least this guy makes an attempt to do something with his videos, unlike the typical VRchat videos, which if you put it in the search bar right now, I guarantee you within 10 fucking results you're gonna see VRchat funny moments compilation with some random stupid number next to it. Any number between like 1 and 1,000, because they just make infinite compilations of shit that's not funny. And again, it's someone else doing it every time. I think the only thing worse I can think of than taking someone else's, talents and compiling them into your own video and giving them no credit for it is the people who spend time just in private worlds. In case you're unaware, in VRchat, that means you're in a world that nobody can access unless you allow them to, only your friends and people you invite. So sometimes these streamers and VRchat YouTubers will spend all their time in those worlds, just leeching off of each other's fan bases on Twitch, doing the unfunniest shit you can imagine. There's cringy ass VRchat roleplay, and I don't mean the erotic shit, I mean them pretending to be a family and shit. And I'm not just hating on the stupid shit they try to do. First of all, like I said, it plagues the internet. If I want to watch a VRchat video that's about the new update or some shit, I'm gonna have to dig through all the shitty fucking content. And that's what annoys me about it. Someone could make way better content concerning VRchat, and instead you're just left with all the other bullshit on the internet. But anyway, yeah, there's groups of people that just spend time in private worlds doing fuck all, growing their channels off of each other, and the reason why I say it's worse is because they don't spend time making friends in the game or anything like that. Like I said before, it doesn't really matter to me what you want to spend your time doing as long as I don't have to look at it. I don't have to get recommended those videos or streams on any platform that I use, but that's just not the case, so of course I'm going to say something about it. They're like fucking parasites. They just take each other's fans and get these dumbass subscriptions and whatnot for no reason at all. They don't do anything. Nothing they do is funny, they're not entertaining, they don't give a shit about their fans, they clickbait, all they want is ad revenue, and they're not fucking talented. That's why I think VRchat YouTubers are some of the worst, but maybe in the next video or a few videos down you'll see what I actually think is the worst content on YouTube. I was thinking about it earlier, and I think it might actually be worse than the shitty prank channels, and even the people that eat fucking squids alive on YouTube. If you can believe there's anything worse than that on the internet. But yeah, look forward to videos of this style from now on, because honestly I'm just bored of making gaming videos. I'm getting tired of video games in general. Anyway, yeah, that's 300 reasons why VRchat YouTubers are fucking disgusting. So I'll see you in the next video.